Hey, what's up, everybody? It's just Charles Sabanson, and welcome you guys to another episode of the DREAMERSPRO show, where we cover everything from sports, hot topics, classic debates, entertainment, and we give you guys a fresh perspective on things and how we see it. And today we got a pretty interesting show in store for you guys. But before we get into it, please make sure you like the video and subscribe to the channel. So as you guys know, the NBA season, this is pretty much the end of August. So the NBA season is about a month and change away. Preseason will be coming soon. Towards the end of September. Towards the end of September. So the NBA season isn't too far away. And there are going to be a lot of interesting storylines surrounding the Celtics and other teams. But of course, the number one storyline next year most likely will be around the Los Angeles Lakers, given the fact that they've made some interesting decisions this offseason. One of them was them deciding to draft LeBron's son, Bronny James, to the team. That brings in a whole set of conversations with that. And then, of course, with the firing of Darvin Ham and replacing him with another rookie head coach in J.J. Redick. Now, if you know anything about J.J. Redick, prior to him accepting the job as the Lakers head coach, he had no coaching experience whatsoever. None. He's never coached anywhere, right? At any level, never been an assistant head coach, nothing of the sorts. So with that comes a lot of skepticism. There are a lot of people that are skeptical of his ability to coach this team. There's going to be a lot of pressure. A lot of Laker fans have unrealistic expectations with this particular roster. Given how LeBron and these guys are marketed, Laker fans believe that this team should be a championship contender. I don't think there'll be a championship contender this season. But nevertheless, that's not going to stop people from expecting much from them. But it seems like Lakers legend Magic Johnson, who was recently in the headlines for some comments he made in response to Anthony Edwards, basically came out and started pleading with Laker fans to be patient with first-year head coach J.J. Redick and LeBron James in case these guys fail this season. So these are the comments that we want to get into today. But before we even get into what Magic Johnson had to say, today's video is brought to you by sponsor PrizePicks, which is the largest daily fantasy sports platform in North America. PrizePicks is really simple. Instead of just selecting a team, you just select two or more players, pick more or less their projected stats, and then you place your entry. For example, this week, I'm selecting two entries. Stephen Curry for more than 25 points, and then I got Anthony Davis for more than 2 blocks, and Damian Lillard for more than 4 3-pointers made. PrizePicks is also the only daily sports platform with an injury insurance policy. So for example, if you have a player who gets injured in the first half and doesn't return to the second half, that player gets automatically rebooted. What I also love about PrizePicks is that it offers weekly promotions like Taco Tuesdays. Each Tuesday, PrizePicks discounts select player projections up to 25% to provide even more value. So go to prizepicks.com/CLNS and use code CLNS for a first deposit matchup up to $100. That's go to prizepicks.com/CLNS, use code CLNS for a first deposit match of up to $100. And remember, whenever you support this sponsor, you're supporting this channel. Thank you. So let me get into what Magic said. This morning I was actually going through the internet and I came across an article from fadeawayworld.net, and it says Magic Johnson urges Lakers fans to be patient with the new head coach J.J. Redick. It continues on. As the Los Angeles Lakers prepare the start of a new season, NBA legend Magic Johnson passed along an important message to the fans. In an interview with a local Los Angeles news station, Magic preached patience from the fans towards the team's newest head coach, J.J. Redick. We as Laker fans have to give J.J. Redick, our new coach, some time to understand how to utilize the talent, how to coach the talent, and then also what schemes will work and what schemes won't work, because it's not going to be easy for him. But I think having LeBron as your captain, one of the greatest to lace him up, and Anthony Davis, they showed Laker fans around the world that they are capable of doing, and they show Laker fans what they're capable of doing, in the Olympics. And then the article then goes on to say one or two other things. Okay, what are my thoughts on this? First of all, I never heard Magic Johnson say they need to give Darvin Ham a shot, give him a fair shake. I could be wrong. Probably they did, but I never heard it. In the case of J.J. Redick and Laker fans giving him an opportunity, I think is going to come down to how J.J. Redick responds to situations in front of him in terms of adjustments that he's making. And number two, how he deals with the media. I think how JJ handles the media is going to play a vital role in whether or not Laker fans are going to be patient with him or not. As you guys know, JJ Redick in his introductory press conference with the Lakers, with Rob Pelinka next to him, he was up there swearing at the lectern, cursing, right? And a lot of Laker fans were turned off by that. They thought that that wasn't classy. They thought it was unbecoming of the head coach of a franchise, storied franchise rather, like the Los Angeles Lakers. And number three, a lot of them thought that that was arrogant. They're like, look, you never coached anywhere of any significance. So for you to be up there being so defiant and so arrogant, what's up with you? I think that if the Lakers experience any turmoil, which they will, because every single team in the NBA at one point or another during a regular season experiences some turmoil along the way, I think that if he's combative and defensive with the media when they're asking him important questions, I think that if he starts snapping at these guys, it's not going to work in his favor. Number one. Number two, Magic Johnson pointed to something else where he said, LeBron and these guys are the leaders and all of that. I understand that, but I don't see the situation if it goes bad. I don't see LeBron James coming to the defense of JJ Redick because I've never seen him do that. I've never even seen him come to defense of Anthony Davis when certain things are being said about AD in the media when he's not performing well. So I don't see that happening for JJ Redick, and I think JJ Redick is going to get a rude awakening that he's going to realize that, look, I'm doing this on my own. So I don't expect there to be any support from LeBron, at least public. I don't expect it to happen because I've never seen it happen. I've never seen LeBron support a coach, and so that happening, I don't see. Now, in terms of what Magic Johnson is saying, I think what he could be saying is LeBron helping to stabilize the locker room if things go wrong. He also mentioned Anthony Davis. I think he's talking about JJ Redick's ability to unlock those two players. I've heard JJ Redick say that he will implore LeBron James to shoot more threes. He wants him to shoot more threes. He shoots a higher percentage. A lot of it's because the fact that the defenders just leave him open half of the time. He wants him to shoot more threes. Is that going to work? I don't know, right? But that's some of his philosophy. That's part of his philosophy. He wants him to shoot more. But ultimately, whether or not the Laker fans are patient with JJ Redick is going to come down to two factors: how he performs as a coach and how he handles the media. If he's gracious with the media, if he's humble with the media, I think that they're going to give him some grace. If he's rude and combative and snarling and doing all of that stuff, it is going to be an absolute disaster, and you can book it because the Laker fans are not going to tolerate it, and I hope it doesn't get that bad because it will just be an absolute disaster. These are my thoughts. What I want to know from you guys: what do you think about the advice Magic Johnson gave? Do you think it's realistic? Do you think it's going to happen? Whatever you guys think, please leave your thoughts in the comments, and we catch you on the next show. Peace.